All right, let's talk cold hands. So there's a difference in whether or not, if your hands are cold, your feet are cold, it's different if they're cold and dry and cracky versus if they're cold and damp and sweaty, right? So if they're cold, it means like, number one, we're not getting good circulation there, but then the question is why? If we're cold and we're sweaty at the same time, we're clammy, then we know that the fibers that are going to cause the sweat glands to activate are working. These are sympathetic fibers, right? So we know that it's probably not a peripheral neuropathic problem. This is more associated with like a tension and arousal. Those types of people will probably notice they're more on high alert, they feel a little bit more anxious, they're a little bit more tuned up. Whereas if we have somebody that's got cold hands, cold feet, but they're also dry, that means we're actually not sending those signals to be able to create more sweat, and we may actually be on the lower side of that. Could be that we're having peripheral neuropathic problems, or these could be mapping problems in the brain where our brain is just not able to send blood to those areas as well. They're going to be more notable when it's cold outside because that's naturally going to cause us to push less blood out into the periphery anyway, and they're going to make us more susceptible to noticing those things. If you're in a warmer climate, you'll notice that it's a little bit easier to maintain that blood supply into the periphery because you're not trying to shunt it into the middle. So takeaway, if your hands are cold, you want to differentiate. Are they cold and sweaty? Are they cold and dry? Does it change? Is it situational? Do you notice that there are other things that tend to happen around the same time? Like, does my mouth get dry? Do my eyes get dry? Do I feel more anxious? Do I feel more ramped up? And that can help you to be able to kind of sort some of those things out.